All right, guys, I am definitely ready for this next part. I'm going to have to divide this up into probably just like how, if any of you were here during the Wendigoon conspiracy theory iceberg, I'm going to have to like chop these parts up even in the smaller parts, because this is tier 3 part 1 and it is an hour and 22 minutes. So I'm gonna have a tier 3 part 1 part 2 part 3. We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in and tapping in the frequency. Remember to take care of yourself, remember to be authentic. Shout out to Swagin for giving me permission to react to this, and let's just hop in, guys. And if you enjoy, subscribe. Definitely go subscribe to Swag. Let's go. Right, let's do this.
Back once again to the YouTube Iceberg Explained. Today, we've finally made it to Tier 3, which is the beginning of the real meat of the iceberg. This tier is the first one that's below the waters, which doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be getting into super obscure stuff in this tier, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that may have been forgotten to time over the years. Okay,
before he continues, I also remember getting a comment that said, if I thought some of the people that we've encountered in the earlier tiers were crazy, just like prepare for this one. That also reminds me, I'm going to take a quick second to go look if I'm tying all the videos in together. Like, if I'm putting them in a playlist, right? At least, let me see. Okay, solid, I am. So the playlist will be in my playlist section. All right, let's go. Let's continue this.
The title of this tier is Historian. Here's what the original image has to say about people who fit into this tier. These users are either veterans, people with an interest in YouTube history, or people who like to explore the site as a whole, and in the process may stumble onto various oddities from time to time, some of which include the most popular weird videos on the platform. So yeah, again, not anything super obscure, but definitely some old stuff that younger users might have not picked up on. This tier is almost twice as large as tier 2, which was in turn twice as big as tier 1. So that's kind of scary, but I'll try to keep it to 2 videos, so this video is probably going to be a lot longer than the first couple. Anyways, you guys are probably sick of me rambling, so without further ado, here is part 1 of tier 3 of the...
We love the rambling, man. Keeps us in for a longer, like keeps us tuned in.
YouTube Iceberg. Shoutouts to Potted Plant 444 for making the original chart.
Alrighty, here we go.
In YouTube's early years, when it was first getting its footing around 2007, users experienced one of the first cases of YouTube beginning to copyright strike videos. Although
before he even continues, the song he's using right now was the tutorial sound that everyone heard over like a Club Penguin tutorial, if you guys remember those, all of those. Jeez, that takes me back. Jeez. And like the there's other ones, like I played Adventure Quest Worlds. I don't know if anyone played that, but AQ Worlds, that also had this like theme song for certain tutorials. Bro, now when I think about it, some of the grinding in those RPGs, those web browser ones, were ridiculous, dude.
Well, they did it in a different way than you're probably used to. When the site detected that a user was using copyright music or audio, YouTube would mute the audio on the video completely. The only way to actually get audio back on the video was to use the audio swap feature, which let you add in music from a predetermined library. There were a handful of songs from the selection that were crazy popular, both by people who used the feature to add audio into their copyrighted video, and just people who used the feature to add music to their video, just cause. The songs were literally everywhere on YouTube in late 2000s, and you probably heard them countless times, such as Bodies by Drowning Pool, Bring Me to Life by Evanescence, Paralyzer by Finger 11, Hey There Delilah by Plain White Tees, and of course, what many consider to be the national anthem of old YouTube, Dreamscape by 009 Sound System, which is what's playing right now. This might beg the question of, why were these 5 songs the ones to show up everywhere, which the answer being because they're fucking bangers, duh. No, the real reason is that since YouTube was a very new thing, they couldn't exactly get a hold of much music to use, so there wasn't a lot of room to pick from. Nevertheless, this meager selection of audio swap music became incredibly iconic in the minds of people who used YouTube at this time.
Yeah, dude, like for sure. Like, to me, I think it's a nostalgia thing now. Nah, I'm pretty sure I laughed out loud. Funny enough, the timing. Every time I've heard that tutorial music, I would like, my head would drop and I would just start laughing, dude, because it's just so goofy to use that music. But I could tell how it could have been annoying. Now, the Gummy Bear song was annoying, but I just, man, 009 was like, I never knew the name actually either. till now, which is just a staple if you've been on YouTube.
One of the earliest videos on YouTube ever is one titled Good Times by Zubaz Pants, uploaded on May 18, 2005, only around a month after me at the zoo. The video is stop motion and features the uploader messing around, doing some funny looking stuff, set to Hollywood Swingin' by Kool and the Gang. The video was so funny, in fact, that a man by the name of Marco Cassi commented on it, simply saying LOL in all caps with 7 exclamation points. I counted them because it's important. This comment was the first ever comment on a YouTube video. Now you might be wondering why the first comment wasn't on, you know, me at the zoo, the first video.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
me at
because
the zoo.
YouTube didn't actually have comments in that video.
I'm getting a call. Freak, I paused it, but where was I? Damn. I got a call. I took the call. I do know right now in the video we're at the first YouTube comment, right? And the reason it wasn't on the first video was there wasn't comments at the time. Yeah, let's continue.
Video was uploaded, and instead they introduced comments about 2 or 3 months later.
Charlie Bit
My
My
Finger was a video uploaded on May 22nd, 2007 of a young boy being bitten on the finger by his younger brother named Charlie. Originally only uploaded to YouTube by the parents to share with their friends and family, the video quickly gained traction, becoming one of the first big viral videos on YouTube.
It was a cute
In October
video.
of 2009, it became the most viewed video on YouTube, which it held for about half a year. Although unfortunately in 2021, the video was taken down, not by YouTube, but by the original creators of the video, stating that they wanted to auction it off as an NFT, which it did end up selling for over $700,000.
You're lying, bro. What a bag, though.
It's kind of sad that such a big piece of history has been lost to the NFT craze, but, you know, that's a lot of money.
No, bro. Some things are priceless. Honestly, like, what a bag, though. Honestly, what a bag. I cannot be mad at them. That is some high-level manifestation right there. What a W. But at least, like, so what does it mean that it's an NFT? Like, the person has the original non-fungible token? I don't understand NFT. If anyone watching this understands, like, what that means now that someone owns it as an NFT, is it, like, can't, because the whole thing with the NFTs where it can just be copied, right? I mean, at least we'll all have it in our hearts and, like, you know, Boxy. Oh,
Katie
yeah.
Wayne was a YouTuber who was well known on YouTube around 2008 to 2009 for her
Oh my god, I can hear the video.
vlogs where she plays a character named Boxy. Her first 2 videos were addressed to friends she met on Guy Online. The first videos gained traction on a now defunct site known as IamBored.com, which later allowed it to spread it to 4chan. These videos got massively popular on 4chan, leading her to gain the nickname the Queen of B. The popularity led to a split down the middle of people hating or supporting Boxy. This later led to a video by Boxy herself titled For Everyone from Boxy, where she addressed her popularity on 4chan, which only served to worsen the issue. There were several cases of Boxy's account getting hacked by 4chan users, as well as her getting doxxed.
See, I'll never understand why people, like, do that. If she's just playing a character and you don't like someone's energy, don't watch it. It really is that simple. I don't care. Anyone can argue that. Go ahead and argue. You're arguing with yourself. But if you don't like something, just don't watch it. Like, don't watch it. That really bothers me. Like, she's just kind of being, like, even if I thought the video was, like, annoying, right? But she's not doing any harm. But to dox someone, it's just weird, dude. And like I say to all hackers that may be watching me, I make this joke in the past, but I'm like, hey guys, I'm trying to be friends. I want some hackers on my side for reasons of protection. You gotta dabble with some of the good hackers. But I just really, like, I hope I don't really I really feel like I don't put that energy out there. I hope someone doesn't really try to DDoS or, like, attack me, because, like, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just a guy. But that's what I mean. She's just a girl and that still happened. So I don't know if they were just mad at her fame, mad at her attention. I don't know, dude. It's just like, you got to reflect on that. Even hackers, bro. You guys are human. Y'all got to reflect on that. Why? You know? But I understand. Every perspective exists on Earth, like I always say. So there's going to be somebody who does not like you.
Spam was so bad on the site that they managed to DDoS themselves. She came back sporadically throughout the next 6 years before uploading a final out-of-character introspective video in 2017. She had a couple of voice acting roles, such as a character in Disney XD's Billy dilly super duper subterranean summer, as well as Isabelle in Isabelle Ruins Everything by Hot Daddy Demon, and herself in an RPG Maker game titled Boxy Quest: The Gathering Storm. Nowadays, she seems to have dropped off the internet though.
Hyundai Tucson.
I mean, kind of like good for her, right? Bed Intruder Song. Yep.
The Bed Intruder Song is an edited video
Hide your
of
kids,
a
hide
news
your
report
wife.
about an attempted rape in Alabama that went viral in 2010 because of an interview with Antoine Dodson, the brother of the victim, which was strangely over the top and, I guess, energetic? The report was remixed into a song by a channel called Shmoyoho only 2 days later, and the song was a massive success, becoming the most viewed video of 2010. It was popular enough to hit 89 on the Billboard Top 100 and has since garnered over 150 million views. Shmoyoho were also well known for their other songified versions of videos like The Double Rainbow and Try to Bit My Finger.
And don't forget the guy, the damn. The I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. Your butt fry. I will never forget that song. Sorry, I shouldn't talk with mouth food in my mouth. I shouldn't talk with mouth in my mouth. But yeah, that guy.
Coney 2012 is a 30-minute long documentary film released by a charity called Invisible Children Inc. in, well, 2012. The video explained who Ugandan cult leader and war criminal Joseph Kony is and was a call to action for both governments and citizens to do everything they can to stop this guy. The video gained insane traction and was considered to be one of the fastest growing YouTube videos of its time. The video called for people to buy their $30 action kit, which included posters for people to hang up all across towns and cities to get the word out, which would all happen on a scheduled day, April 20th, 2012. The campaign had millions of people support.
6 days after my birthday. Wait. 8 days after my birthday.
Supporting it, along with an equal number against it. Many people criticized the video for oversimplifying an incredibly complex issue, including many media outlets as well as the Prime Minister of Uganda himself. The video was also criticized for heavily featuring the filmmaker and his son instead of the actual victims of the crimes, as well as presenting straight-up false information about the issue. A month before the planned date, Jason Russell, the leader of the project, was caught streaking in San Diego during a mental breakdown. Kony
What? You hear these stories sometimes and just don't think they're real, but honestly, Earth is such a mysterious plane. Anyways, I'm not surprised, bro. Plane of existence, by the way, guys.
He was never caught, and many now regard Coney 2012 and Invisible Children Inc. to be one big scam. I'd recommend watching Internet Historian's video on the topic, as I can't possibly explain everything here. I'll link it in the description.
Maybe I'll go watch that one day.
It's over 9,000 was a slightly mistranslated quote by Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z when he's asked what Goku's power level is. The clip was uploaded to YouTube in 2006 by user Kaje Tokun, originally intended to be able to share with his friends, and quickly became a highly quoted internet meme, at first on 4chan's B-board, then by spreading elsewhere on the internet, and it was a very popular source for YouTube poops at the time. In the late 2000s, it was just a part of internet vernacular to say something is over 9,000 in place of a large number. One of the most famous examples is when 4chan users trolled Oprah Winfrey by leaving a message on her message board stating that they do not forgive, they do not forget, that they have over 9,000 penises, and they are all raping children. This prompted her to take the bait and read the message on her show.
What? This happened? Okay. Oh,
Bad Apple is a song composed by Zune for the fourth entry.
Fun fact, I was literally just listening to this, like at the end of 2023. It's just deep. Like if you actually look at the song lyrics and everything and like what it's supposed to be about, it's just deep. I guess like surface level deep, but deep. I don't know.
In the video game series The Toho Project, released in 1998. The song was very popular into a remix by Masayoshi Minashima and singer Nomiko in the mid-2000s, which became a popular song on Nico Nico Doga, a Japanese video sharing site similar to YouTube. There was an animation that went along with this remix, which featured the silhouettes of many characters from the Toho series with very smooth transitions. This video was pretty popular on YouTube and was many Westerners' first introduction to the series, and inspired many remixes and people putting the video in basically any format, including rhythm games, stop motion, lasers, Apple carving. People have gotten it running on Sega Genesis, NES, Commodore, Atari 2600, TI-84 calculators. I mean,
1 second. Let's go.
Can It Run Bad Apple is now basically the Japanese equivalent of Can It Run Doom.
Can It Run Doom? Yeah.
Happy Tree Friends, an animated web
That was such a good That was such a good thing, like comparison. Happy tree friends. If you guys don't remember how tormenting this was, I feel like I seen it too young, but I feel like it made me more comfortable with death.
Series released on YouTube by Mondo
Yeah.
Media. The format of pretty much every episode is that it starts out as your average children's cartoon plot, with cutesy little animals having a normal peaceful life. But then something happens and characters are subjected to extreme graphic violence and gore. The series was a smash hit success in the 2000s, easily becoming Mondo Media's most successful series with 5 seasons, its own television show on G4, a video game on Xbox Arcade, and even a Fall Out Boy music video. Late 2000s were fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Neutral Response is a YouTube upload of a Futurama clip where a character states that he has no strong feelings.
Bro, you can't put this banger in the background and like expect me to be watching this. Ah, dude. It's so fire, dude.
One way or the other. The clip has a popular use as a reaction image or video to denote, well, a neutral response. What really sets this video apart though is the like to dislike ratio, which users on YouTube have miraculously all come together to make the number of likes be exactly the same as the number of dislikes.
I love that. I love when like communities come together over little things like that. I have to do a little bit of a spiel real quick. Can you imagine how strong we would be as a populace or a society if we were able to come together on certain things like that? Sort of a little bit like when Nick Merckx got taken out of Call of Duty and that all happened, and like actually what's going on with Gamergate right now and this whole thing. If we could all come together on things like that, bro, that like it would not be one man can change the world. It would literally be a force of moving people. That's why they divide. That's why it's about conquering and dividing. Dude, that's so amazing. They kept it a literal neutral, literally like a neutral reaction to the video or a neutral statistics. That's just great.
It all started from just a few people in the comment section telling everyone to dislike the video so it stays neutral, and it caught on to the point where it's even remained neutral since the video was uploaded in 2009, nearly 13 years ago. Even after YouTube removed dislikes, by use of an extension you could tell that this video still remains at a neutral ratio.
Wow. All these videos, this is 2 days after my birthday. April 14th.
The number of likes be
That's
exact.
crazy.
Caught on to the point where it's even remained neutral since the video was uploaded in 2009, nearly 13 years ago. Even after YouTube removed dislikes, by use of an extension you could tell that this video still remains at a neutral ratio.
Imagine that. There are probably people that are still coming back and checking if the video is neutral, dude. That's kind of like that's kind of like amazing to me.
Kicking off the long list of childhood trauma of Gen Z kids with unsupervised internet access, I Feel Fantastic is a short, creepy video.
Dude, okay, first of all, we're not Gen Z. I got a video coming up about that later, dude. I do not rep Gen Z, bro. I'm 23 and I'm supposed to be a part of this generation. Hell no, dude. Hell no.
Video of an Uncanny Valley doll android thing singing this weird song in a mysterious house. The video was originally uploaded to YouTube by a channel called Creepy Blog in 2009 with some strange description comparing the video to the Greek myth of Pygmalion. Although that video along with its description was deleted because of a copyright claim. In reality, the clip is of Tara the Android, an android created by a man named John Bergeron, who originally wanted to create an android that would help with household tasks, which he eventually repurposed to be a musical robot, who uses a robotic voice to sing in a manner that predates even Hatsune Miku in the rise of Vocaloid. The voice is very limited, making her have a monotone voice, which unintentionally sounds pretty creepy. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of misinformation about the creator of this video, such as him being a rapist or murderer or whatever, when really he's just a guy who wanted to make a Vocaloid before Vocaloids were even a thing.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. Misinformation online is insane. And now that AI is getting thrown into the mix, oh, it's going to be a wonderful time for everybody. Just know, if there's any AI replication of my voice or anything like that, just know the real madness behind the man that is myself to dictate whether I'm real or AI or not. All right?
He's been
There's a bit of soul to humans that AI will not be able to replicate.
ruthlessly harassed over the years because of the misinformation, which is honestly just really sad.
By the way, I should say I still do love AI for our overlords that may come and destroy us next. No, I'm just joking. But like he said, honestly, really sad. Yeah, dude, he's just a guy like that was chilling. Wanted to make like how I don't understand, dude. I don't understand the internet sometimes, but I also do get it. It's just a wild place. Wild, wild west. Annotations.
Oh, how I miss these. Annotations were a feature on YouTube that date back as far as 2008, which allowed users to put text boxes on videos that could contain things like links. They were really helpful for a number of uses, such as correcting something I said in the video, such as, I don't know, mispronouncing Javed Karim's name. They were also helpful for providing external links, as well as providing links to timestamps in case an uploader wanted to indicate that a part in the video was skippable, or to other videos the uploader has made with an end card. Hell, people even used annotations to create interactive, choose-your-own-story type games, which are pretty creative. They also at one point added a feature called collaborative annotations, where people could set their videos to allow public annotations, which was a horrible idea, because it at times made videos nigh unwatchable if you didn't turn annotations off. All in all though, the feature was really useful in the early days of YouTube and was generally loved by both uploaders and viewers alike. But YouTube themselves had issues with the feature. You see, they couldn't find a way to make annotations work on mobile phones, and since throughout the 2010s, society's focus gradually shifted away from desktops and more to mobile phones. In 2017, YouTube removed the option to add annotations, and 2 years later in 2019, YouTube took the feature out back and removed it for good.
Unregistered
Hypercam is a screencasting software created in 1997. All it would do is capture your screen and record it to an AVI or WMV file. While it's supposed to be a program that you pay $40 for, you can also download it for free, and all that will happen is that it asks you to register every time you open the program. Oh, and there's this tiny little watermark on the top left of the screen that you can't get rid of. This made the program pretty popular in the early days of YouTube as the watermark was quite small and unobtrusive. I swear, back in the day, you couldn't find any tutorials that didn't have this thing in the corner, and the tutorial itself being narrated by the uploader typing on a notepad window at the slowest words per minute imaginable. The unregistered Hypercam 2 watermark would go on to be an iconic symbol of YouTube's past.
Reset Toothpaste
Reset Plus is a Spanish YouTuber who does a variety of content, but he's mainly known for the huge backlash to his toothpaste Oreo prank video. In this video, he replaced the cream in the middle of an Oreo with toothpaste and then fed it to a homeless person. He then defended his actions, stating that it'll help him clean his teeth since homeless people don't get access.
You can't be dead ass, bro. You cannot be dead ass. Maybe I've gone a bit far, but look at the positive side. This will help him clean his teeth. I think he hasn't cleaned them since he became poor. The China-born YouTuber was heard saying in this video. Was this like the beginning of like... Never mind. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, man. Not just buying him a toothbrush and toothpaste. Why, bro? What, bro? Why? This was the early stages of clout chasers, huh?
To toothpaste. It's just
clout chasers. I don't like the word clout. It's basically just attention seekers, bro. Like, to be honest with you. Shake my setup around a little bit. But attention seekers.
another case of prank YouTubers being the dumbest people on planet Earth.
Yeah, honestly. I don't know why I was doing this, but yeah.
Dramatic Chipmunk is a 5-second clip of a chipmunk turning its head to look at the camera while dramatic music plays. The clip was originally uploaded in 2007 by user Magnets99 under the title Dramatic Look, and the origin of that clip is from the Japanese television show Hello Morning, while the audio was taken from the Mel Brooks film Young Frankenstein. The video was very popular, being another one of the earliest viral videos, and has since been referenced in pop culture such as Overwatch and Scribblenauts. Fun fact, the animal in the clip isn't actually a chipmunk, it's a prairie dog, but chipmunk sounds funnier, so I'm gonna keep calling it that.
These ads are just not targeted for me.
Where's the Fair Use, or as it's shortened, WTFU, is a campaign started by the Nostalgia Critic in relation to how YouTube views fair use. Many content creators use copyrighted material for review or otherwise transformative purposes, which is protected.
Like this video right here. But yeah, I said that this was going to be my last of the reaction series when it comes to creators themselves. So yeah, besides like the one series mofos talked me into making videos, but yeah.
Protected under United States fair use laws. However, these creators will often have their videos taken down anyways because YouTube detects copyrighted material in them. The platforms are...
I've been pretty blessed, so guys, keep your prayers out for me. I've been pretty blessed. I think YouTube's algorithm messes with me. Maybe I'm just a professional yapper and I've gone long enough, but I do everything in my power to be transformative. And naturally I talk, so it's not like doing anything that's hard or exertive. It's just, yes, more so if you're familiar with the channel, you already know. I've had so many discussions about it. That's also why I said this would be like the last big series I react to. Because I mean, he's putting in an incredible amount of work to do this. And it's like, I'm just watching it and commenting about certain topics. So yeah. Oh, someone gave me a great idea. I think it was, shout out to you, my boy. I forgot your name right now, but you know who you are, who said what would be a cool thing for a commentary series is take each little like subject, basically take each little topic that's in the tier of the iceberg and make a commentary video out of it. Trust me, I think that's a great idea. And I think I'm going to do something similar with that with SCPs also. But got a lot of room, got a lot of inspiration, so I'm definitely
Archaic copyright system was one of the biggest problems with it when this video was uploaded in 2016, but now it's still pretty shitty. But let it be known that Where the Fair Use actually made a pretty significant ripple, as lots of popular YouTubers began sharing their support for their campaign, such as Boogie2988, Markiplier, Rubber Ross, and Jacksepticeye. There were over 30,000 comments on the Copyright Office when they were looking for feedback on how to make DMCA's work better. YouTube eventually did say that they would be changing their policies on DMCA takedowns as well, which was directly in response to the movement. Crazy Frog, originally known as the Annoying Thing, is a Swedish CGI animated character created by Eric Warnquist that was originally intended for use as a ringtone, similar to those weird Jamster commercials you might have seen before, which is also where Gummy Bear got his start. Crazy Frog videos would mainly be remixes of existing songs, with him going bing bing bong all over them. His most popular remixes are We Are the Champions, Crazy Frog in the House, and of course the one everyone knows him for, Axel F. This one in particular was very popular, and in the early days of YouTube you couldn't go 3 seconds without seeing Crazy Frog's dick. Like, literally, you can see his dick. Like, what the fuck? Crazy Frog has gotten 2 racing games, merchandise, a cancelled TV series, a cancelled feature film, a documentary, and he even came back last year to release one more music video and announce a line of NFTs. Yeah, you'll notice that trend with a lot of these older YouTube viral videos.
They come back with the NFT.
Lee Hardcastle is a British animator who specializes in stop motion using clay, and he's been producing YouTube content since 2006. His YouTube content is a lot of the time parodies of existing properties such as Despicable Me and The Simpsons, and are almost always very gory and disturbing, such as The Simpsons parody where masked men murder Bart before breaking into their house and killing everyone else. He's been uploading for pretty much the entire lifespan of the platform and still uploads today, with his most recent video being 3 months old. Syriac Harris is another British animator who also joined YouTube.
This one traumatized many people, I'm sure. I mean, this video was just so odd.
In 2006.
Yeah.
What he's known for is making these weird and surreal animations that use real images as a basis, mostly images of animals. These videos will often contain elements of body horror that really made my stomach turn when I was like 12 and watching this shit. The videos will start out relatively normal and become more and more disturbing as the videos progress. Syriac's style is very distinctive, and you may have seen videos by him without realizing it, such as Meow Mix, Cows and Cows and Cows, Bah, Meow, and Welcome to Kitty City. Yeah, he really likes animals.
Cows and Cows and Cows was just... Blank Room Soup?
Blank Room Soup is an ancient horror video that dates back on YouTube all the way back in its first year of operation, 2005, originally titled Freaky Soup Guy. The video shows a man with a censored face eating some kind of soup in a blank room while bawling his eyes out. A man dressed in a mascot suit walks into the room and begins rubbing him on the back, and a bit later a second identical mascot walks in and does the same. Legend has it that the man in the video was kidnapped and the soup he's being forced to eat is actually the remains of his girlfriend, or wife, or children. The story isn't exactly consistent, but you get the idea. The origins of this video are actually a huge unsolved mystery that will probably never be solved. The creators of the costumes have been identified as the Ray Ray Performance Art Group led by Raymond S. Percy, who is well known for his works on movies such as Wreck-It Ralph and Zootopia. Wow. He has stated that he doesn't know who made the video and that the costumes could have possibly been stolen, although he could be lying. Personally, I myself...
That would be cool because it keeps the mystery going. But... I don't like to think of the possibility of this being real, dude. That just weird. There's just no way. Like, I feel like, but you don't want to say that because imagine sometimes, bro. That throws like certain people's cases into the same bubble where it's like people just completely denounce something that just sounds so bizarre. But you have that feeling where it's like, nah, like you never know what could actually be real or referencing a real event. Just some crazy stuff. I don't know.
Don't buy the whole cannibalism dark web theory, but we'll probably never know for 100% certain.
Exactly. full movies on YouTube.
On YouTube, you can find just full-ass movies sitting around untouched by YouTube's copyright bots. And I'm not talking about those pay-to-view ones that are officially licensed by YouTube. I mean just straight-up free movies. Sometimes they have heavy filters on them, or they take up a small portion of the viewing space, or they're split up into several parts, or
they're put like down in the like. Okay, so this is the whole video box you guys see, and then it's like the movie will be right here, and then all of this would be some ads and other things and weird.
They're just there, in HD, on YouTube, for free. My favorite of these is a video titled Totally Not Akira Full Movie, Just a Slime Tutorial, which is totally not a full HD upload of Akira, it's just a slime tutorial. The uploader in the description asks viewers to comment on the video like it's actually a slime tutorial. If you want to find these, I recommend using a subreddit called r/fullmovies on YouTube. Man, it's kind of weird how fair use videos like reviews will get taken down, but nothing happens to these kind of videos, huh?
Oh, he cut the music off at a great time. Super
Mario Logan is a channel created by Florida man Logan 30acre, whose content mainly revolves around Mario plush videos. He's been making YouTube content since 2007 when he was only 13 years old, and since then has amassed a massive viewership, although these videos were not without their controversies. Some criticisms I can find include poor writing, which, I mean, what do you expect? It's a show about a guy playing with Mario dolls. There's a character named Jeffy who's supposed to be the son of Mario and Rosalina, and he's been seen as insensitive to the mentally impaired. I'd say Super Mario Logan is borderline Elsagate content and would also be criticized for racist, sexist, and homophobic language and jokes throughout the videos. A huge controversy arose when a 7-year-old allegedly tied a noose and attempted to hang himself because he learned how to from Jeffy on Super Mario Logan. YouTube demonetized and age-restricted Logan's content on all 3 of his channels, and then he and his wife cheated on each other, he got swatted, and then Nintendo set a cease.
Jesus. Isn't it strange that there's like low-key a correlation between like the content he's creating and then what happened to him? I know that sounds really bad, but I mean, right? It sounds pretty wild. And I'm gonna come back. Honestly, that's pretty insane, dude. But let's continue. Wow.
Cease and desist letter.
What's like the Elsagate stuff? I don't know about like Elsagate and those things, or like
they don't want people to see their properties in this kind of video. Now he uploads to a channel called SML that has no references whatsoever to Nintendo products.
YouTube used to be a dating site.
When site co-founders Javed Karim, Chad Hurley, and Steve Chen originally created YouTube, video sharing was not the first purpose they had in mind. Originally, YouTube was created as a dating site where people could post videos talking about themselves and what they wanted in a partner, with the original slogan not being broadcast yourself, but tune in, hook up. A main reason why
no way
dating was their first instinct when they bought the domain was because it was initially bought on Valentine's Day of 2005. 5 days after launching the private beta, no one wanted to upload a single video to the platform, which led them to just say fuck it and allow people to upload any video they wanted. And the rest is history. Even by looking at the YouTube homepage in 2005 through the Internet Archive, you can tell that, yeah, that's definitely a dating site. Hitler's Downfall parodies are parodies of a scene from the 2004 drama about
these are interesting.
Adolf Hitler and the fall of the Nazi regime, Der Untergang, or as is titled in English-speaking countries, Downfall. In particular, these videos will parody a pivotal scene from the movie where Hitler learns that Germany's defeat is imminent. The parodies will swap the subtitles out to make it seem like Hitler is ranting about basically anything the uploader wants him to.
Yeah.
The first of these videos was Sim Heil, uploaded by D Reaper F4, and it's about Hitler ranting in Spanish about there being a lack of features in Microsoft Flight Simulator X. And that spawned thousands of parodies for just this one scene. There was also a copyright drama, obviously, like there always is, when the original production company of the film began taking down these parodies. When I was on YouTube, I didn't really question these videos, but looking back, they're really bizarre? I guess it was just kind of something you had to accept.
Fallen Kingdom. Was this
Fallen Kingdom is a Minecraft parody of
Captain Sparkles, bro. He announced his retirement recently.
Plays Viva La Vida, uploaded in 2012 by Captain Sparkles. It actually features a story about a king who was forced to watch his kingdom.
This is taking me down memory lane. Like, I really did grow up with YouTube. Shoot. I mean, I really do like YouTube, and I really like the idea of sharing, like, yeah, I don't know. I just... Guys, I'm really one of those dudes. Like, YouTube probably has to be, at least in my opinion, one of my favorite things in existence. No joke. No joke.
Well, fall to mobs. While it was far from the first Minecraft parody ever made, it's not really much of a reach to say it's the most iconic, and it's actually the first in a series of 4 videos with an overarching plot. If you were a kid who was into Minecraft in the early to mid 2010s, there's no doubt you watched this video religiously. It now stands at over 140 million views, and it's over a decade old. Holy shit.
Hyundai Elantra versus.
See, I knew about it though. Like, I knew about it because of the parody, not Minecraft itself, but the parody. So then when it was slapped together, it's like, oh, well, I know both of these. Trollo, yeah.
The Trollo Song is a video of Russian singer Edward Hill performing the Soviet pop song I'm Very Glad Because I'm Finally Coming Home. The song was posted to YouTube in 2009 by user Real Papa Pit and has since become known as Mr. Trollolo or the Trollolo Song. The song has become synonymous with trolling on the internet in a similar manner to Never Gonna Give You Up. Hill is actually quite happy with the song's resurgence popularity, and there are multiple videos around of him reacting to and even performing it again. Although in 2012 he sadly passed away.
But he had a I don't really like when not Swagin personally, just the statement of like, sadly he passed away. No, I think he enjoyed his life though. Like, it's like the popularity of something that you've created, the art form, and just like what it was turned into. At least it was turned into something like, you know, because I think some trolling is harmless still. There is the more toxic side, but it's like it's like memorialized. If anyone hears that song, he lives on. So it's not like sadly passed away. It's always like, to me, just like you're going on to the next world, like and you left your mark on this one, and good on you. You know, like, not that it's bad that there's not everyone who does, not everyone wants to, but it's like you left in a good, you know, like in the eyes of many, is just like it could, you know what I'm saying? You could leave, like, I don't want to, because kind of trying how I'm trying to frame it is, I don't personally know the guy, but he sounds like he was just like kind of a wholesome, heartwarming dude. Like, the song is like, you know, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, you could leave way worse. You could be hated. Oh, I got a topic on that coming in a commentary video soon, but yeah. Video editor, the YouTube thing?
YouTube has a built-in video editor where you can edit your video after it's been uploaded. This allows you to add music similarly to the old audio swap feature, as well as trim and cut videos and blur
What the fuck is this, dude? Is the name of this video?
them out. Its features and usage are very limited, and you definitely shouldn't be using it in place of shit like Adobe Premiere, but still, it's cool that YouTube has an option to fix something you may have fucked up on while making your video.
Yeah. David After
Dentist is a video uploaded in 2009 by David DeVore, also known by his YouTube username Booba1234. It's him filming his son's reaction to anesthesia after being given oral surgery to have an extra tooth removed. The boy is really confused and asks his father questions like, is this real life? The video is 2 minutes long and has 141 million views. It just kind of goes to show you the types of mundane things that got millions of views on YouTube back in 2009. Of course, the parents have capitalized off of the attention, releasing David After Dentist merchandise, although part of the revenue is apparently given to dental charities, which is pretty cool. Oh, and this was another one of those viral videos that was sold as an NFT, although I'm willing to forgive this one because the $13,000 they made from the auction went towards David and his brother's tuition fund.
That's cool.
In 2017, YouTube launched a feature where people could send each other friend requests and have friend lists. These friend lists could be used to message each other in videos as well as messaging each other just to talk. Honestly, I didn't even know this existed. When I saw a friend list on the chart, I figured some really old feature back when YouTube was still trying to be a social media instead of its own thing, not 3 or 4 years ago. Apparently, that sentiment is mirrored in other users who used YouTube at the time, because 2 years later in 2019, YouTube removed friend lists in the messaging feature, most likely because no one used it. Which is fair, because I sure as hell didn't.
I do remember hearing about that.
Ben Drowned is a creepypasta turned multimedia alternate reality game and web series created by Alexander Hall, also known as Jeduzable? I don't fucking know. It's one of, if not the most iconic and groundbreaking video game creepypastas out there, following the story of a college student who finds an old copy of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, haunted by a malevolent spirit of a dead child named Ben, who, you know, drowned. The main story is text-based while using supplemental footage of the supposed haunted game, and the story is known for being actually well written. Like, some people like to compare this story to the likes of Sonic.exe, which is just blatantly wrong.
My friend used to pay
Sonic.exe was creepy. I don't know about this one though.
Keyboard Cat is a video of a cat playing the keyboard. I mean, what the fuck did you expect?
Cat.
The video was created by Charlie Schmidt, and the cat in the video was named Fatso. It was originally recorded all the way back in 1984 and remained a private video until it was uploaded to YouTube in 2007. It has since become a very popular video with over 67 million views. Though the video was uploaded to YouTube long after Fatso's death, Schmidt would use a new cat named Bento for a video titled Keyboard Cat Reincarnated, and Bento would be the cat Schmidt used for celebrity appearances, although Bento also sadly passed away in 2018. Then in 2019, Schmidt adopted a third keyboard cat named Skinny.
I don't know, I guess that's like a wholesome story. Keyboard cat.
Webder Torso is an interesting part of YouTube history. It was a YouTube channel that would upload these strange videos about 15 minutes to an hour apart. The videos consisted of these red and blue rectangles of varying heights and widths along with random tones, and videos that were 10 seconds long with only a handful of deviations from this format. Like this video of the Eiffel Tower and an upload of a scene from Aqua Teen Hunger Force dubbed in Spanish. Originally discovered in 2014, there were several theories as to who or what was making these videos and for what reason. Speculation included messages from spies similar to number stations, Cicada 3301 recruitment programs, and contact from extraterrestrial life forms. Sadly, the real explanation was that it was just Google testing out YouTube stuff like quality of videos and things like that. They confirmed this through a statement to Engadget and uploaded the video of the red rectangle Rickroll. This through a statement. We're
never gonna give you uploading that slow or lose this video quality, and we're never gonna let you down by playing YouTube in a poor video quality. That's why we're always going to be running tests like Webder Torso.
To Engadget and uploaded the video of the red rectangle rickrolling us. The channel stopped uploading regularly in 2019, and since then, Google has referenced Webder Torso a couple of times. Like when you Google it, the logo changes to be a similar style as the videos.
I'm gonna try it right now. It really does. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. I love learning little things like that. That's really cool. I like little Easter eggs, bro. Oh, Numa
Dance is a video of a vlogger named Gary Brolsma lip-syncing to a song named Dragosti Dinte by Moldovan pop group Ozone. Originally uploaded in 2004 to Newgrounds and then re-uploaded to YouTube in 2006. It's, again, one of those famous viral videos that everyone knew about in the early days of YouTube. Gary Brolsma has made appearances on Good Morning America, The Tonight Show, and Best Week Ever. It's crazy to think that in the mid-2000s you could literally become a celebrity for lip-syncing and dancing to some random song. He deserved it though, he was going fucking crazy.
He said he deserves it. He was going fucking crazy. I love Swag, bro. Swag feels like myself in a sense. Like I see like in the way he covers this. Vita's The Seventh Element. Oh yeah.
The Seventh Element is a song written by Latvian singer Vitas, which got popular in 2015 following a post on Reddit's r/videos where someone was looking for the fifth element and went 2 elements too far. The music video is very strange and features Vitas as some kind of weird alien costume doing strange dances. The music video also got pretty popular because, well, the song is really catchy.
Yeah.
Video responses were a YouTube feature where instead of commenting on a video with text, you could set upload your own video to reply to another. Video responses were apparently a very underutilized feature, with a blog post by YouTube staff saying that 0.0004% of all people who see a video response actually click on it. Or in other words, 4 in every 1 million people. YouTube decided to remove the feature in 2013, although the videos themselves exist if you look hard enough.
Yo, wait, that'd be a cool feature to bring back. Like, you know, if somebody makes a video on you, you could like be like, this video is in reply to, and then show the original instead of having to link it below. That'd be crazy. There's ways I feel like they can integrate these features back into YouTube and just do them. But then there's also this kind of like homely feeling for like knowing a site is used for primarily a certain thing, you know, like you never imagine Twitter becoming YouTube or Reddit becoming YouTube. Twitter's not a good example. I don't even use Twitter, but you know, like Twitter X is like, you know, it's specifically I was gonna say for degenerates, nah, but you know, it's for connecting with people. But you know, Reddit, you know, it's just like, that's what I mean. So it's like YouTube doesn't have to be every single thing. That's why I think shorts, I don't know about shorts, dude. I'm like indifferent to it. Like, as in, I don't really have any crazy feelings, but I just don't care for it. Like, I don't really like it, but it's not deep. Like, oh, I just don't like this feature. It breaks the platform. They're trying to be TikTok, this, that. I think YouTube's stronger than a lot of platforms if they would just continue to listen to what the people say, you know?
A popular form of creepypasta about famous television programs is the lost episode format, where people will tell a story about an episode they found that was never aired, most of the time because the episode was too disturbing for television. Some banned episodes are actually real and have re-uploads to YouTube, such as Pokemon's Electric Soldier Porygon and Dexter's Lab's Dexter's Root Removal. However, a large amount of them are stories that people made up to scare people. Most popular examples include Suicide Mouse, an alleged lost Mickey Mouse tape.
I know that one.
Dead Bart, a similar idea, but The Simpsons instead. And Squidward Suicide, a SpongeBob creepypasta that actually got referenced in the show itself. Some of these lost episode creepypastas eventually get remade into actual videos you can watch, which are obviously fake, but they scared me when I was 12, and I'm sure they scared a lot of other 12-year-olds too. Creepy Grudge Ghost Girl in a Mirror is a video uploaded in 2008 by user ncook1234 and has over 100 million views. It's a 14-second video that begins with a pale young girl putting on her earrings in the mirror with a creepy ambience in the background. The girl then turns around to face the camera and waves at it while the reflection doesn't move for a second. Then the girl's reflection distorts its face to look demonic and a loud noise plays. It's a classic screamer, but not much is known about the creator nor the girl in the video.
I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Rocka Racha? Oh, Rocka. Yeah, is this Rocka like Ali or whatever?
Rocka is a YouTube channel run by two twin brothers, Danny and Michael Filippo, that have been uploading since 2013.
I know them,
Their content consists of sketches, and their most popular of which...
I honestly loved their content. It was so bizarre, so out there. I remember their Assassin's Creed one.
Being the videos where they characterize Ronald McDonald as a serial killer. A lot of videos they do have characters being portrayed as comically violent because it's funny, I guess. The videos have sometimes been flagged by YouTube, and in some countries even banned completely.
They were wild, bro. Go see them.
BarbieAvy is an urban legend and creepypasta about a man who finds a video file in a computer he found in a dumpster. The video had footage of a woman sitting on a chair in a blank room.
I don't like hearing this and then proceeding to watch these things, bro. That messes me up. I don't want to, like, watch these. No, bro. Like, you don't, like, I don't want to watch these. What if it like, has some sort of digital, but, like, some essence to the video? What if there's like an essence connected to it that tries to connect to me, like Swagin and me, because now we've witnessed it? No, man, I'm blocking it out.
Room and talking about something that the audio quality is too shitty to make out, while she proceedingly gets more agitated and bothered and soon begins crying. Then it cuts to a video of a person walking along train tracks, and the author goes to investigate in real life and finds a creepy house, and that's pretty much where it ends. The creepypasta also had a series of videos to go along with it, uploaded by a user named Xenopasta, that matches up with the story pretty exactly. The incredibly low quality footage of the woman is there, along with the admittedly really creepy audio, but obviously it was still fake. The video is identified as an amputated woman named Tammy, talking about an accident she had when she got her arm caught in a washing machine when she was 16 years old, which is honestly more disturbing than the actual creepypasta.
Yeah, what?
If you viewed pretty much any video the day it came out.
Alright, we're gonna stop maybe at 35 minutes. I'll get 35 minutes in there, boss.
Out on YouTube before 2015, you might be familiar with the 301 views phenomenon, where popular videos would be stuck at 301 views for a few hours after release. This is because YouTube would pause the view count at this time to filter through the views and see if they're botted or not. Numberphile did a great video on this way back in 2012, where he interviewed YouTube Analytics product manager Ted Hamilton. They changed the system so that this no longer happens as of August 2015, but they still kept the views at 301 on this video specifically as a fun little Easter egg.
It's pretty cool.
Neil Cicierega is a man who's responsible for a lot of things. His Wikipedia article lists him as a comedian, actor, filmmaker, singer, musician, YouTuber, songwriter, puppeteer, artist, and animator. He's behind a terrifying amount of popular things in internet culture, so this segment will really just be a bunch of smaller mini segments just because of how much stuff he's done. The main thing he's known for is his musical project known as Lemon Demon, which he's been releasing music under since 2003. Under Lemon Demon, he's released 10 full-length albums and has made many videos, with 2 really popular videos. The first of which being the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Oh my gosh,
Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny was fire to me. Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny is technically like Fortnite now, I swear. Like, this song helped bring Fortnite into the collective conscious. Not because of any correlation, but just that the fact it's like literally every figure in history and stuff fighting, and like also fictional characters.
A flash animation originating from Newgrounds made in conjunction with an animator, Sean Vuelas, also known as Alt F4. In this video, many characters battle it out to a song written by Neil, and you can really tell when this video was made just by how it looks and all the Chuck Norris and Aaron Carter jokes. The other Lemon Demon video that got really popular was Brody Quest, an animated music video about an image of AG and Brody going on a crazy adventure set to a song written by, again, Neil Cicierega. This video led to a lot of remixes and parodies featuring other characters from pieces of media. Another thing Neil Cicierega is known for is the Potter Puppet Pals, which is a web series where puppets of Harry Potter characters get into wacky antics. This series would prove to be one of the most popular YouTube videos of its time, especially the ticking noise episode. He is also the creator of the Mouth series of mashup albums, including Mouth Sounds, Mouth Silence, Mouth Moods, and Mouth Dreams.
What, bro? This dude's just out here having fun.
He also made the Ben Bernanke song, which is a remixed version of a short film by Ryan Murphy, also called Ben Bernanke, which I don't think is a super well-known video, but it was my family's favorite video when I was like 10, so just let me have this.
I think I know this.
He also wrote the theme for the pilot episode of Gravity Falls.
What?
And he wrote the song Two Trucks Having Sex, which is a song about two trucks having sex.
Nice.
I could go on and on about
Nice
what Neil
segue.
Cicierega's impact on internet culture is, but the guy is responsible for a crazy amount of stuff. I think this comment on Brody Quest put it best. There's still no refutable proof that Neil Cicierega isn't behind every meme.
Wow. That is so sick to learn and know, bro. That is like one of the coolest things to... Like, guys, like, I'm really gonna say this. I want to be memorialized by like something like that. Not exactly Neil Cicierega, but I want to go down as something along the lines of that, like maybe the best like, I don't know if I'm the best reactor, but it's only for me. Like, I don't want to take anyone's place. I just want to go down in internet history as like, just like that cool guy was there. If I'm to leave an impact in that way. Most of you, if you know, like if you watched me and heard my commentary videos, you know a lot more like deeply into why I'm doing YouTube videos and why I'm using a certain style to get into getting my image out there, but all will come full circle very soon. And I thank you for being on this journey, but yeah, man, let's just keep it going. Right now, I'm glad to be entertaining people.
You're bad.
Let's go, Justin Bieber. Yeah.
I'm sure you all know who this is, but for those of you who have been under a rock for the past 15 years, Justin Bieber is a Canadian singer who began making music at the young age of 13 years old, and he actually began on YouTube making home videos. He released the song Baby in 2010, and at one point, the music video was not only the most viewed video on YouTube, but also the most disliked. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, Justin Bieber had a gigantic fan base of teenage girls that called themselves the Beliebers. With this
parasocial relationships,
huge fan base came a huge hater base, I guess. Well, you had Chuck Norris as the guy who was peak comedy to say was great at everything. There was, on the other side of things, Justin Bieber, who was the punching bag of the internet. I'm personally not a fan, but I gotta respect how rent-free he lived in the heads of everyone on Earth when he was just 15 years old.
You're right, dude. Swag, if you're watching this, I don't know if you're watching, my boy. So serious, dude. Oh, you think just like, that's exactly what I thought too, bro. Like, again, because it goes back to that thing. If you just don't like something, don't watch it, bro. Or like, you know, like I didn't really even give a shit about the guy. I want to be a little bit, no, I don't. It's just like not in a mean way though.
Pivot Animator is a free-to-use application created by Peter Bone that uses stick figures to create animations. The fact that it's free and also incredibly simple to use means that a lot of beginner artists on YouTube, especially in the earlier days, would frequently use Pivot to make animations. One of my favorite Pivot animation videos when I was a kid was Stick Figures on Crack by Pivot Master DX, which was very similar in format to Asdef Movie.
Yeah, I love Asdef Movie too.
Some videos and even channels on YouTube don't have a title. This isn't a YouTube error or anything, it's usually done by the uploader on purpose, usually by the use of a blank Unicode character that can be accessed, for example, through the character map feature on Windows. One of the most famous examples of this is a video titled uploaded in 2010 by a YouTube user named
You're a clown.
The video has no title, the channel has no title, and even the subscriber count is hidden, which you can do by simply turning it off. On October 16th, 2018, YouTube underwent an outage, and anytime you tried to access the site, that team of monkeys thing would show up. The outage lasted a couple hours, which is the longest YouTube has ever been down for, which obviously made everyone panic. There were theories going around over what the real reason YouTube shut down was, like the upload of footage of a reptilian Illuminati member, or footage of a pedophilic ritual carried on by politicians or celebrities, or footage of UFOs, or, you know, common conspiracy bullshit.
Yeah.
So, why did they actually go down? Well, YouTube didn't actually provide a reason for why they were randomly offline for 2 hours. They just kind of said, "Sawi," and that's basically it. So, I guess as far as we're concerned, the reptilian Illuminati hosting a pedophile UFO ritual is really the only explanation we have, so that means it's true.
Go with that one, yep. Star Wars Kid.
Star Wars Kid is a viral video made in 2002 by a 15-year-old named Ghislaine Raza, where he swings a golf ball retriever around like Darth Maul's lightsaber from Star Wars Episode 1, and, like, he just goes insane with it. The tape was kept in the basement of his high school, not originally intended to go public, although one of his friends found the tape and uploaded it to the internet under the title jackass_Star Wars_funny.wmv, and it was later uploaded to YouTube a few years later under the title Star Wars Kid. Raza allegedly faced intense cyberbullying and harassment from everywhere on the internet. In an interview, he stated that, "What I saw was mean. It was violent. People were telling me to commit suicide." In 2003, his family filed a $250,000 lawsuit against the families of his schoolmates, saying that he had to go under psychiatric care from the bullying he got online. In this day and age, it's easy for someone to just go, "How the fuck is cyberbullying real?" Just walk away from the screen, just close your eyes. But what you...
In a sense, this isn't wrong. But that's why I say, like, you don't know how everything's going to affect everyone, so you can't really just say this. But, like, everybody doesn't take things equally the same.
You have to remember,
some things are more traumatic to certain people than others.
That this was 2002.
And yeah, 2002.
Not only was he 15 years old, but he's one of the first people in the history of the internet to get this widely made fun of.
True, that too. That's so much better context too. Yeah, like, imagine it back then. Like, you know, when you got the guy in that, and it's like, he didn't get that attention.
Not only is the pressure of the entire world on you, but it's also a pressure that people in general weren't used to, since the internet was still a pretty new thing.
But also, it does give you a moment. It does give you like a moment in time to find something deeper within yourself, because if he was offended at the video, your privacy and everything is also, like, I could understand suing for that if you didn't want the video like live, but it's also I guess what is it again, introspective moment you can have where you can look into yourself on why you don't actually like the video being, you know, people being made fun of. Because I mean, back in those days too, in like 2002, I was 2, so it doesn't work. But like, when I went to school, my grandma was so hard. Little Italian grandma, man, was in a biker gang. She told me, man, if someone messes with you or just like physically touches you or puts their hands on you, punch them back in the face. Like, I feel like that's why I don't say I'm part of Gen Z, but it just felt like there were harder kids, and it's getting softer now. And not to say everyone has to be the same, but basically what I'm saying is that it could have been a moment in time for him to like really look inside why it bothered him. Because it said the 25-year-old, the now 25-year-old is recalling all those events. Like I think I just missed when it was, but when did he like have to go through the psychiatric thing? Was it like he was older, or was he still 15 at the time when because I could understand then, but if you're like 25, I feel like you're coming into who you are, and you can kind of be like, you know, now looking back at it. But if he was 15, it went viral, okay, like, gotta give him, I mean, yeah, man, it's dark. It sucks. And like, I feel like the fat dude is the easy dude to pick on. That sucks. That's not, yeah, man. I was the dude that was standing up for bullies, so, or standing up for bullies, standing up for people who would get bullied, bro. Not a Freudian slip, don't even fucking try me. But yeah, that sucks, dude. The fat dude's easy to make fun of. I hate that shit. But either way, happens.
St. John is a character created by Eric Fournier, who's a puppet doll thing. Her backstory is that she was a supermodel until a terrible train accident permanently disfigured her, which led her to create a new body for herself out of old mannequin parts. The videos themselves are very surrealist and creepy, especially for the time when it was created, which was 2003. Originally published to a site called LiveJournal, the videos were then published to YouTube in 2006 by a channel called Elastic Spastic Plastic Fantastic. But the
What? 1 sec. Alright guys, let's finish this up. I took a minute to upload and stuff. I just uploaded the Dead Internet Theory. So let's get this one.
The channel was terminated by YouTube in 2017.
Poppy, this
Poppy
is
is a performance artist and musician who got her start making these weird, unsettling videos on YouTube in around 2014, where she would go on monologues about random shit with surprisingly high production value. Like this video where she just says, "I'm Poppy" over and over for 10
Did you guys see it? The like button went all rainbow because that's the whole thing. Like if you say like it, like watch, I don't know if it'll happen on my video, but like this video, it should have like glowed or something.
minutes. There's a lot of discussion and theories on who Poppy is and why she's doing this. Clearly, if there was anything weird on the internet, it had to have been the work of some cicada ARG bullshit. But really, it was just to promote her music.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty much it. I'm about to hit an hour. Wow, and I paused it at 3:55, bro. So we'll just keep going until my recording hits an hour, and I gotta write down this time. But Llamas with Hats.
Llamas with Hats is an animated series produced on YouTube by a company called
It was like Carl.
the same company that produced.
One of them was Carl. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm walking down memory lane. It was like Carl.
By the Unicorn, which I'll talk about later in this tier. Llamas with Hats had 12 episodes total and has a plot that starts with two talking llamas with hats that share an apartment, and one of the llamas, Carl, murders a human.
Yeah.
Every episode, Carl's actions become more and more villainous, I guess, and eventually he murders all life on Earth, including his roommate, and then promptly kills himself. I know this might maybe sound creepy, but it's really just a comedy series where the punchline is that the funny llama kills people. Llamas with Hats got 2 mobile games and its own book called Llamas with Hats Babies. That's unfortunate.
Hold up, that's unfortunate. Object shows. No way. Should we just finish on this? Because I just shot. Okay, we'll finish on object shows. We'll finish on that one. Yes, the object shows, dude. I just shot 1 investigation, so that's really crazy.
Is typically an animated series on YouTube that follows these anthropomorphized talking inanimate objects as they usually compete in competitions to eliminate every character until one remains, in a very similar fashion to series like Total Drama Island and Survivor. The first object show, the one to start the trend, was Battle for Dream Island, also known as BFDI, created by 2 twin brothers, Michael and Carrie Huang. The fan base for this stuff is deceptively large, with the first episode of the show getting over 60 million views and there being countless fan-made projects in a similar style, with the second big one being Inanimate Insanity.
Wow, I'll end on that one. That is crazy because I'm just doing the 1 investigation, and that one has a large fan base. They are really cool peeps. So anyways, much love and Moonlight. I'm out of here. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.